Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like I had to fucking basically uh put my head down and act like a good dog for Sean with this whole settlement thing. Which regardless of, I don't think Sean intended it to have the negative effects it did, but the whole thing basically
No, it hard
caused
fucked you and everything around you specifically.
a lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like hanging out with the person that caused all that shit for me and acting like everything's cool, even after he had to pay him $70,000. Like, that's his own thing, but like I had to basically not do what I wanted to do. In a way, I'm not going to say it was like a courageous sacrifice, but I basically did what he wanted to do at the expense of what I wanted to do.
I mean, you didn't even get to
Um,
really argue your point either, so he,
no,
like,
I didn't
just
get to do
settled
anything.
without us even being able to talk with him about it.
He didn't even want us there for the settlement, for me at
Yeah.
least. Like you, like obviously I was cool with you being there, but the fact he didn't even tell me that it was happening or ask if I was cool with it was crazy. And then it's like the whole thing I got fucked on. He's once again like, I don't want to be around Jeffy. Because I just want to shoot him. And I know that will cause issues, and it makes it harder for me to even fucking shoot the person that is the reason that I got so fucked, because he's hanging around fucking Sean all the time, and Sean's, like, cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think having a sit down with Sean and talking with him about it calmly is probably the better choice. Try to get him to see it from your perspective. Though I don't think that it'll, change anything. I don't think that Sean will stop being friends with him. Um, if that's what he actually
Like, I
is.
don't know, like, if he told me that, I don't know, he's friendly with Jeffy because of Anna, I'd be like, I kind of understand it somewhat, like, he doesn't wanna not be able to hang out with Anna because Anna's talking to Jeffy. I would kinda get it, but I don't know. It just feels wrong, and the amount of times in my life I've heard Jeffy's reformed or different than he was, it's all dog shit. Jeffy doesn't change. Jeffy is Jeffy. A tale older than time. He's changed. He's not the same as he was. 3 months later, Jeffy does something fucking stupid. And, the fact that he got $70,000 for me getting fucked is, uh it, like, didn't bother me at first, but then, uh like, there was a time where we went to La Fuente Blanca and, like, Jeffy was there and Sean was there, and they were, like, standing in a circle, and I was standing in that circle, and the entire time I was in that circle, I just got more and more and more angry. Like, I walked away because I was going to shoot him and probably Anna because I was I have a lot of hate for him. Like, all the fucking things connected, and I was like, "This motherfucker caused me so many fucking problems at a really bad time because he's a greedy fucking piece of shit, and now the person he extorted is hanging out with him, and I'm supposed to act like everything's okay?"
I'm realizing from this conversation a lot of things.
Huh.
uh, I starting to
Am I a bad bitch?
understand why Oscar and Lucy and them left me.
What
Because
do you
I can
mean?
see from their perspective, because they loved Oscar and they were so angry about the stuff that happened with Gemma. Seeing me constantly hang out with Gemma and marry into her family, basically, probably doesn't sit right with them. And I think I think a lot of things make a lot of sense now.
Uh, I understand Leaf with the Oscar thing. Um,
Lucy and Oscar and Leaf were really close, so
but, like, your decision with the like the decision you made to not go after Osiris when Oscar was provoking them, if they felt a certain way about that, they're actually stupid because
I
if
mean, they
a member
felt
of
a
your
certain
gang
way
is
about that,
provoking a
sure,
gang,
but then they just genuinely hated Osiris and Gemma after that point, regardless. And I started making nice with Gemma after that, and after I met you, Gemma and I got close. So it's not a good look. It's I'm basically Sean in this scenario, but you know, maybe not as bad because
mm,
Jeffy's fucking horrible.
I don't.
But to them, that's what I look like to them. I can guarantee it. I probably look horrible to them, and they're pissed at me for it, and that's why they left. And I don't care that they left, but I am understanding a little more their reasoning for it better than I did before.
I could see that they might have thought of it that way. I do think though, like in your minds, which to be honest is valid for somebody leading a group, if one of your members steps out of line and with a group and the group goes after them and you don't want to start a gang war, you generally don't do anything in response, and you know you kind of
No,
earned
I
it
don't.
at that point.
Look, I don't think what I did was wrong, and I think at the end of the day, the fact that they couldn't objectively see it the way that it was meant to be seen is on them. But I do think that them leaving and when they left, and you know, again, seeing me around the family and the person who caused someone that they loved to get hurt sucks for them. I can guarantee it because of how
Yeah.
fucking mad you are right now at Sean. I can guarantee that they were just as mad, if not more so. They probably wouldn't shoot me, but they did leave, you know? I don't know. I'm not upset about it. I'm not angry. It's just, it's kind of like a, thing listening to you talk about Sean and Jeffy. I'm like, oh, okay. I think I kind of understand now. I don't agree with it, mind you, but I understand their rage.
Yeah, I could see how it's somewhat similar. I do think the biggest thing with them still, and I could be wrong, and maybe what you're saying is like actually the whole thing. I think it's like a civilian mindset for gang issues, and that those two like don't always match, and then their expectations aren't met with like the way they're thinking about it because they don't know how it works in like a different fucking ecosystem than their normal like clean businesses and stuff.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But
Look, I get it. I don't
probably a
think that,
mix of
again,
both,
I
to be
don't
honest.
think that they're right about it, but I can see from their perspective now, like, what it must have felt like. It doesn't feel good, you know? Like, I can tell by how upset you are over the Sean and Jeffy stuff, and even talking about, like, the whole settlement and stuff. I just remember how upset you were then, that I just kind of get the anger and not wanting to be around somebody who's making choices like that.
Well, I do want to be around Sean. I just like I don't know. I feel like mm, I would say the main difference is Sean isn't my fucking gang leader, and Sean shouldn't make decisions on my behalf. Uh, that was like the settlement thing, right? Like he was making a decision that I was equally as involved in, and I was the one who was going to get fucked and go to jail. And probably at the time, they could have fucking searched our house and shit for the gun. I was the one at the time that had no say, and it wasn't right for Sean to fucking make a decision for me. I don't know. I thought that like I was really pissed the first time, and then there was another time we went over there, and Jeffy was there, and Sean was there, and they were like standing next to each other and acting like nothing was wrong, and then I was just like, I don't want to, like, I'm gonna shoot him. I would have shot him actually. I didn't have a gun at the time.
I think it also just sucks for Sean because he, like, while he comprehends the Jeffy stuff on the outside, and the lawsuit was against him. Jeffy wasn't necessarily the one pushing the lawsuit. It was that other guy, fucking whoever the fuck, Eddie.
Busar?
Yeah, Fusar, that guy. Yeah, Fusar was like pushing that really hard because he had something out for him, and I think
Jeffy still went and did it.
Yeah, but I think that's Sean's anger was with Fusar and not with Jeffy through that whole thing. And despite like us having talked to him to try to explain to him the perspective and like how it felt on your end to not be included in something that you were included in, I don't think that he ever really saw it like that, you know, because he was really, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, really. He was very focused on himself in that situation, and he's very focused on himself now. And I don't think that that's wrong, but I also think that like, it'll take a lot of explaining for him to comprehend how you're feeling, and I don't think that it'll accomplish anything other than venting your frustrations and maybe an apology, but I don't think anything will change, if that makes sense.
I mean, it's fine. I'll just think about myself. I'll shoot Jeffy right in front of him, and I won't tell him. That's how it's gonna be. You see, I was always told by Patty that I have to be the one that always just, you know, deals with it. But and I agree. Like with the Sean thing, Patty was like, "You can't shoot him. You're gonna, you know, cause more fucking trauma to Sean, and you're gonna make the situation more difficult." But like,
I know it's very much like a but what about me and my shit.
It's not even about what about me. It's like literally at the time when I was talking to Patty, I did say but what about me. But like in looking back at it and like looking at what's happening now, it's like he knows all the shit that Jeffy caused. And yeah, you can blame Fusar, and yes, Franklin DuPont was also a part of it, and they, you know, they wanted Jeffy to push it. At the end of the day, it was Jeffy's decision to go forward with the whole fucking thing, and he signed a fucking check and sent money to Jeffy, and Jeffy's the one who told them the entire story that they put on the docket the police used to get a fucking subpoena, which then led to me getting the warrants and all the other shit. So, like, Jeffy is in no way innocent, and I've known Jeffy for long enough to know that I don't give a fuck what he says. He knew what he was doing. And he didn't care. And you could tell he didn't care because he wanted $70,000 for getting shot and getting treated on scene.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone always asks for unreasonable stuff, and Sean didn't even try to negotiate. He didn't even try. There was no negotiation. It was just, okay, when should I send this, basically. He didn't even talk him down on the price, and he probably could have.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like, everything is just, like, all over the place in regards to all of that because it was so fucking messy. I just think, I mean, obviously, like, right now, if Sean's not doing the best, it's not the best time to crash out on him over anything, but especially not over that stuff, because it's, like, from so long ago that while, yeah, he's hanging out with Jeffy, that's all from, like, months ago. Feels like, it feels like something he probably should have crashed out about a while ago.
Well, I didn't really know that he was cool with Jeffy until like a couple weeks ago. And then you had some, I think you had some things going on, and I was way more concerned about you at the time. But like, I also wanted to see, like, after I noticed, because, like, I said something to him that wasn't, like, I forget exactly what I said, but I basically mentioned that, like, the Jeffy's here, and I was kind of hoping he would, like, connect why I clearly had an issue with it, and that just didn't happen. Because I feel like it's really fucking obvious, like blatantly obvious. And then I was like, maybe I can, like, maybe in my head I was like, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I should just, you know, maybe I'm just having intrusive thoughts. But then I saw Jeffy again, and in my brain I was like, kill, kill, kill. And then I was like, I cannot be around him if Anna's there and Jeffy's there, because I'm going to shoot them. Only going to shoot Anna because she's probably going to be in the crossfire, telling me to stop. And if she tries to tell me to stop, I'm going to shoot her in the head and then shoot Jeffy in the head. Not my OG anymore. I denounced her.
Look,
The second she started dating Jeffy.
That's crazy.
I texted her and said, you're no longer my OG.
All I can really say, like, to add to that is when you say, I feel like it should be obvious. Obvious is perspective based by, like, a lot. Because, like, it's like the same thing, like, Sean being upset about these two things very clearly are things you wouldn't be upset about. And, you know, him being upset that people didn't notice that he was bothered. Yeah, maybe in his head he thought it should be obvious. But it's not, to a lot of people, obvious when things bother Sean and why they would bother Sean. Even the people around him who have seen and, like, know about his drug issues probably wouldn't be that obvious. And I think that saying, oh, it should be obvious, it shouldn't, because I think that's really bad communication on everybody's part, even if you think it is, like, something that should be obvious. And that's not me, like, bagging on you. That's just me stating, like, just generally.
Yeah, no, it's right.
Yeah, it's just not good to be like, well, this should have been obvious. Because that's like when I don't communicate my feelings to you and I'm, like, mad at you for something and I just don't tell you. In my head, I'm like, that should have been obvious why. And you're like, but why? Like, that's not fair to you, right? Like, you wouldn't want me to do that. I just think, you know, give him a chance to, like, explain himself, and don't be too upset that, you know, it should have been obvious when maybe to him it wasn't in the time, like, at the moment, obvious, you know? Just communicate. Maybe there'll be a good enough explanation or something that he can say that will reassure you that it's not that bad, you know?
I mean, I don't think there's gonna be
or that he won't give a shit if you shoot Jeffy in the face.
If he does give a shit, I don't even know.
I feel like that's an entirely different story. Like, if you say, I am probably going to shoot Jeffy, and he's like, don't, and he tries to convince you out of it.
If he says, well, it might mess up my relationship with Anna and my job, I'd be like, oh. Really? So it's okay when you do something and it has a negative impact on me, but it's not okay if I do something and it has a negative impact on you? Like, that's what I feel like is going to happen.
Well, if that happens, then that happens. I mean, that's something that I feel like he should anticipate happening if he says something like that. I think it's not okay to be, and I love Sean, I think it's not okay to be so self-focused that you miss everyone around you, unless you want those people to not be in your life, just in general.
And, like, Sean does a lot of things, like he checks up on me, he does stuff like that, but he has, like, a blind spot, and I think you're right that, like, I shouldn't assume if something is obvious, because, like you said, if you did that to me, I would, and you said that to me, I would probably be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, but I don't know, I feel like I used to be really fucking crazy, B. Like, I used to do crazy shit. Unhinged. Like, absolutely unhinged. Impulsive. Nothing ever, even when I was in HOA, that would, like, blow back on the group. I was very careful to, like, keep my my shit is like my shit, but I did some fucked up shit and some crazy shit and some shit that like and I feel like I have been on like I don't want to say a tight leash because it's not like anybody's actually holding me back, but I feel like I have had to not do, and I'm not even referring to you. This is like with Sean. I feel like I shouldn't have to listen to him if he tells me not to shoot somebody.
You don't have to.
And I feel like I shouldn't receive negative fucking blowback and a bunch of attitude and a bunch of other shit from him if I do shoot somebody. Even if he doesn't want me to. Because it's going to negatively impact him in some way. Like, I should consider that in my decision. I'm not saying I should be like, fuck you, Sean, this is good for me, and just shoot them. But if he doesn't want me to do it, and in my mind, I should. And because whatever, you know, like in this example, you shoot Jeffy. Like, I wanted to shoot Jeffy immediately. I wanted to do a lot of really bad things to Jeffy when I saw that lawsuit. And then I was talked down from that. I think you talked me down from that, and Sean, and I was like, okay, fine.
I mean, I talked you down
fight
mostly
this.
because that was like right after we shot Franklin, and I just really needed nothing else, I think.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, then we should go to court and fight it. I think we have a decent chance. And Sean, I think you will be found to have no... Sean was going to get out of it scot-free. I might have gotten found guilty of shooting Jeffy, but I would have tried to argue that, you know, I would have talked to an officer if they walked in the bathroom. I was just taking a shower.
I mean, it was more about, like, fighting it would have helped Sean more than it hindered him. Because he did nothing wrong.
I was willing to do it.
He basically admitted fault by paying out money. Like,
to clear him, and then he said, I don't want to deal with the stress, I just want to move on, and I don't want the optics of this all getting aired out. And then he fucking left his job like a week after he settled. Which is fine, he can leave his job, but his whole reason for not fighting it and like clearing
the
his name
optics really didn't look very good there.
Like, they looked worse, and he said, I don't care, I just want to get it over with. But then at the same time, I'm also not allowed to like do what I need to do to get it over with, which is shoot Jeffy 10 times in the face until he looks like a fucking kumquat or butternut squash. Or some other type of gross looking vegetable. Or maybe I'll just turn him into a vegetable.
Oh my god.
And do the world a favor. The point is, I'm very okay with not being as unhinged as I was. I think it's probably for the best I'm not. But there are times where I feel like I should be allowed to just unhinge a little bit on people who really deserve it.
You know, I think I agree with you. I just think unfortunately unhinging tends to have consequences, and usually it is pissing off someone that you care about. But at the end of the day, like, you have to choose what's right for you, and if people don't approve of it, then they don't approve of it, even if it's Sean, even if he's mad at you. I think like, the problem is, right, if you reel yourself in and you're a perfectly normal, sane human being that does absolutely nothing wrong, there's always going to be someone that's pissed at you for something. And you're trying to bend to fit the wills of the people around you right now, and I don't think that that is good for you. I don't think that holding yourself back from things all the time is a good thing. I think that there are obviously limitations, like, you know, I don't expect that you would do something that would risk the entire gang because you know how important that is. But, you know, and I don't think that you'd do something that would risk me, which I think is
The only
important,
person whose
but like,
input I think I need to take into consideration before I do something unhinged is yours.
yeah.
Genuinely.
But I think that you need to believe that when you say that, because you're holding yourself back because of something you think Sean will say or do, and he might think or feel a certain way about it, but you know, you have to decide if his opinion on it is worth holding yourself back and letting it build up and fester, or if it's not. And there's nothing wrong with it not being something that is like, I don't know how to phrase this correctly. It's okay for people to be important to you, but not so important that you stop being who you are to please them and make their lives easier. Does that
Like, I
make
wanted
sense?
to kill Etta. Yeah, I wanted to kill Etta back in the day, and Sean just kept saying I can't.
Okay, well, Sean's not your boss. He's your brother.
He was more valid then because I
I
didn't
feel
have
like then
a.
you
Oh,
were
it's
like
because Etta
coked
lost
out
my
crazy
cocaine.
Rod. Yeah.
Etta lost my cocaine, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him it wasn't about the fact she lost my cocaine. It's about the fact that I asked her to hold on to it, and then she just fucking threw it away. I was very upset about that. I was like, how the fuck can I trust her with anything if she can't even keep a bag of fucking cocaine? I wanted to kill her. Now, maybe that was robe long, okay?
That
robe,
one's valid for him stopping you to do
when I'm
that.
in the robe, anything can happen.
That's crazy.
I'm a loose cannon in the robe. My balls are swinging around. I got no inhibitions when it comes to my violent acts.
I just think I don't think that Sean's loyalty or awareness about Jeffy should ever outweigh how you feel about Jeffy. So if you shoot Jeffy and it's such a negative reaction from Sean that it makes almost no sense or seems like he's siding with Jeffy over you, I think that's probably a time to reconsider how close you and Sean are or are not with each other and put distance there, because Sean at this point should understand your hatred for Jeffy. And that's, like, just from what I know about Jeffy and from what I've personally seen from Jeffy, I understand you shooting him. And that's not just me being biased as your wife. But you have, like, a farther history than that, and it's worse because of that context.
So does Sean.
So I think,
like, Sean should know.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is I think that Sean would understand. And if he doesn't understand, again, like, there's just some people that are never going to approve of the way that you are. And I think that that's okay. But it also sometimes means that you just need to, you know, figure out where their head is and whether or not that they consider you ever when they make choices, or if it's always just them, you know?
Yeah.
Life is a weird balance of trying to make sure the people that you really care about are considered in stuff that might affect them, but also making sure that you don't give up so much of yourself for that person that you're no longer who you are.
It's very
And
wise.
I don't think
Well
that you
said.
should have to grit your teeth around Jeffy all the time because of Sean.
Like, I'm telling you, I have grit my teeth twice, and I think there will be no gritting of the teeth. There will be shooting of the
Hello,
gun.
Sanosa.
Like, and I think part of the reason, I think if I just saw Jeffy in a group of people, like random people, I wouldn't be as mad. I think it's the fact he's standing there with Sean that, like,
With Sean, who
pisses
he
me off even
extorted
more.
money from. Like
and
nothing.
led to just me dealing with fucking me and others indirectly. And like I said, I'm not going to do all this like causation thing, you know, back to whatever, but like he caused a lot of headaches and a lot of problems for more than even just me. And Sean knows about a lot of those headaches.
Yeah.
It just makes me even more pissed. And when my brain gets in that headspace, like I was thinking I would, like, in my head at the time, I was debating whether it would hurt Jeffy more if I shot Anna before him or if he had to watch as I shot her after him. That is what was going through my head. That is how angry the whole thing was making me. And that is why I refuse to go to La Fuente Blanca if, like, Anna and Jeffrey are there. Because I'm going to cause a scene.
I guess at the end
Probably
of the day,
shoot Anna
just
first, then Jeffy, though. I did
yeah.
give it consideration. I think shooting Anna first would be the play.
Yeah. I think yeah, just when Sean is around, talk with him about, you know, whatever's going on with him. See how his mental state is, and then bring it up. Bring it up, let him know how it makes you feel. But you shouldn't have to hold yourself back all the time for his sake, you know? You're your own person.
There's times I'm willing to hold myself back for other people's sake. Like,
I mean, it feels kind of like you held yourself back for his case just so that he could ignore your opinions on it and go through with whatever he wanted, which, again, you would have probably been fine with overall at the end of the day if you weren't seeing him standing around Jeffy like none of that ever happened and it wasn't a big deal at all.
yeah.
It's kind of like a spit in your face moment where it's almost like he didn't care about you at all in any of that context. Or himself. Like, it's kind of like a, where's your self-respect? Did he give you the 70K back? Because then I'd understand.
And maybe from his side that's understandable. I wouldn't give a shit if he gave the money back. I doubt he did, though.
No, I don't think he did.
No
But I'm just saying, like, you know, in a selfish world, it would make it understandable. Yeah.
From his perspective, I could see that would be fine if he didn't consider any of the shit that happened to me. But I also don't think he cares, if I'm being honest, about the problems that it caused me and other people. Like the fucking well, I don't think it was unforeseen that if after that fucking court case was written that I was gonna get charged with shit.
No, we knew.
But the subpoenas and everything else was all because of that shit on the docket that he didn't want to fight in court, and if it was fought in court, the subpoenas wouldn't have happened. I don't know. And the annoying what really annoys me is I was willing to fucking basically throw myself on the fire so that he would get off, like, with no anything happening to him. Like, I literally was willing to do that. After I said, fine, I won't shoot Jeffy, I'm just going to go in court, testify what happened, and, you know, get your name cleared, essentially, by the court, and that you had nothing to do with it. But he still... I don't know. Watching him hanging out with Jeffy is just... makes me very angry. I haven't wanted to shoot him yet, though. Which is a good sign.
That might change. You never know.
And, like, I don't think Patty's wrong that there are sacrifices that, in some ways, like, that he's had to make and that I have to make for people like Sean who, like, don't do, you know, like, quote-unquote, the dirty work and all that. And I'm fully understanding of that. And I'm fully understanding that, like, I don't expect a thank you or anything even. But...
Sean's friendship or whatever it is with Jeffy, though, is not something that you need to sacrifice for.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna make me do all those, like, deal with all those sacrifices, and then you're fucking hanging out with the person I had to make them for and acting like nothing fucking happened, that's when it's like, it just seems wrong.
Damn, I forgot how hot you are. Holy shit.
A bad bitch.
You a bad bitch.
Jeffy runs into me like this, he's dying.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I think that you're
I
right in
just,
how you feel,
yeah.
especially, you know, again, it's like he's spitting in your face, you know?
Yeah, and I
Just
don't even know if he's
parading him
doing it
around.
intentionally, but and I know like I shouldn't assume people understand, but
I mean, Sean definitely isn't doing it intentionally. He's not, I don't think he's really the type to do that specifically to you.
this is like I'm trying to think of a good comparison. It's like if trying to think of one that makes sense. It's like if I got in a fight with somebody or I shot somebody in Tequila Law and uh they tried to sue Thea because they never caught the person who did it. Actually, no, that's not even a good one because that's a business. It's more like, trying to think of like an adequate fucking example that's like the same thing, and it's hard to because it's just it's like someone tries
No,
to
it's kind of
extort
like
Sean.
someone came into a business and then stole all their shit, and then their brother decided to be friends with that person who stole all their shit.
Yeah,
And their shit.
after
Like,
their
it's
brother,
both of their
they
shit.
stole the shit. They stole the shit, and then they extorted the store owner's brother
Yeah.
to get it, to get more money.
And their store owner's
And
brother's like,
then
this guy's kind of cool.
the store owner's brother paid him because he didn't want to deal with it and he didn't like that guy, at the expense of the store owner who wanted to take the guy to court and to clear everyone's name. And then the brother just is friends with him a week later,
Yeah.
and the store owner still never got his shit back from his store and all the shit that was stolen. It's like double extortion, except instead of extortion, it was phone subpoenas in jail. Had a very bad time, by the way. Fucking dumb fuck number 3 was still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not good. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just think, you know, try to see if there's any perspective you can get from him that makes sense to you. And if it doesn't make sense to you, then, you know, it is what it is, right? And if he's more defensive of Jeffy than he is of, you know, you, I feel like that's more telling of him than it
If
is
he's more
of you.
defensive of Jeffy, I might shoot him. And he might die. And I don't want to kill him during Pride Month.
Oh, you can't.
If I kill the king of the
that
gays,
would
I'm gonna
actually
get the
be a
death
crime.
penalty.
Like that would be really fucked up.
I can't kill the king of the gays. God, I will get canceled for real. Holy fuck.
Yep. Yeah, I think talking about it with him is the best option. Just try to remain calm about it and don't get too aggressive, because I know that, you know, there's times where a conversation between you and Sean, if you start coming in hot, he gets really defensive. And I'm that way too. I get really defensive when people get really aggro with me instead of just talking. So,
I mean, I'm just gonna ask him why. Why are you hanging out with Jeffy and acting like everything is cool?
what is your, if you know the answer to this, what is your general, like, end goal with that conversation?
Well, I want it to make sense, but I don't think there's a way it's gonna make sense. So I want to know whatever fucking wacky mental gymnastic reasoning that there is. And like if they're I don't know. I mean, I don't expect him to like not talk to Jeffy anymore. I doubt that's gonna happen. But I guess saying the things I thought were obvious, and if I do mention shooting Jeffy in the head, he has any type of issue with it, or he tries to defend Jeffy, or act like Jeffy wasn't a major part of the problem. I understand the lawyers like encouraged it and everything, but um, I feel like because Sean was involved, Jeffy knew I wouldn't do anything, and I fucking hate that. I guarantee
Yeah.
you, if Jeffy was just trying to sue me, he would not be suing me because he knows I would fucking slit him in half. I would find him, and I don't give a fuck. I would hunt down his fucking family members. I would make him literally regret ever fucking putting my name on the court docket. If it was
It's
just
like
me.
a Will Smith, Chris Rock kind of sitch. Keep my motherfucking name out your motherfucking mouth.
Jeffy knows the shit that I've done, and Jeffy knows how I already feel about him. I've told him multiple times before this Sean thing, anytime I saw him, I told him to go fuck himself and die. Jeffy is stupid, but Jeffy, maybe he does have a death wish, but Jeffy knows what would happen if he just tried to sue me and there was nobody else's name on the docket. I would literally hunt down his loved ones, including Brandy. I really wouldn't give a fuck. I probably wouldn't hurt Brandy, but I would pretend I am, and I would keep her somewhere, just to fucking torture Jeffy. I would make him wish he wasn't alive. Hurting Brandy seems...
It's excessive.
I would do
great,
it.
actually.
I would do it, but the only time I do it is if I had Jeffy tied down somewhere and I made him watch, and I would apologize to Brandy. But I'd say it's Jeffy's fault.
Just brainwash her into believing that he did it. I'm very good at brainwashing.
Probably could.
I have really bad, good
True.
experience
I
with
could
it.
dress
I
up
could
as
literally
Jeffy,
do
put
it.
some makeup on my tattoos, and then shoot her in the head.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just record Jeffy saying some things. That's smart. But I genuinely think he felt comfortable doing it and feeling like he was safe because Sean was involved.
Yeah, I don't think that he would have done a single thing if it was just you and me.
Like the fact that Sean can somehow be used as a shield from consequences of your actions, I don't like, and I don't like people thinking that I am not going to do what I would normally do because of him.
You know, I learned what you're capable of while I was kidnapped.
Which time, when I shot the DA in the head, or when I murdered someone?
When you shot the DA in the head, and when you murdered someone. Both of the times that I was kidnapped or kidnapped adjacent, I learned very quickly that you'll do whatever the fuck you have to do. In a timely manner.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off me or Wade. Very good at finding and hurting people if we need to. We did a lot of it.
No, Wade's great, man. I've like, before you joined, I've like sent him to do something, and he's like just gone and done it. He doesn't even like ask questions. It's just a who, where, and then I've done this. Like, okay.
Yeah. That's the shit me and Wade did. That's like why when we had that job that you had us do, like Tammy was like really anxious. Jane was like pretty chill, but you could tell she was nervous, and Wade and I were just like shooting the shit. We've done a lot of shit. There's not much we haven't seen, and like for the most part, I don't find it fun to have to go and hunt people down and torture them. Not as fun as I used to. I'm a much more relaxed guy. But if people think I can't still do that shit, trust me, I can still do that shit.
And look, if you've done it once, you can still do it.
There's times and people who make me want to do it, and Jeffy is one of them. my first thoughts when I saw that thing on the
Hello,
docket was
JJ.
literally finding every person Jeffy is related to or cares about, which includes like Brandy and Mercy, kidnapping them
Yeah,
and keeping them
when I
somewhere,
gave him the
and maybe
DA's
actually
name
hurting
as
them
who
or
he needed to
pretending to
kill
hurt
to get
them,
V in
and
good,
basically psychologically
less than
torturing
30
Jeffy
minutes,
until
he
he
didn't even fucking
finally
wait for backup. He didn't even wait for
gives
help.
himself up to me, and then shooting all of them in front of him. And then probably chopping off his arm or something else, maybe his tongue, the dumb bitch. And letting him live the rest of his life knowing that he caused all of that.
Fuck Jeffy.
Jeffy makes me think bad thoughts. Jeffy makes me want to put the robe on. I'll be real.
No, I can't see you in the robe, please.
Put the robe on, I'll put my mask on. Look at fucking vintage Rod Long. I feel like seeing a ghost. But thank you for listening, because I in my head for a while, I haven't known if what I'm thinking is like if I'm wrong, because like part of me is like maybe I'm overreacting, you know, people get over shit and move on, but then the other part of me is like, well, I can like move on and be like, you know, not want to murder someone. If someone did all that shit to me and I was in Sean's shoes, I wouldn't want to be anywhere fucking near them, especially if they fucked over like somebody I care about.
Man, I
Like,
don't want to be around. I don't want to be around Leaf or Lucy because they lied. The amount of shit that has been done to you and Sean by Jeffy is probably like a ridiculous amount. I would not want to be anywhere fucking near that man.
And like if, you know, it's a thing where like I'd understand if like, you know, Jeffy showed up like every once in a while and was like there, like, you know, you don't want to make it awkward and like make a scene so you don't say anything, but like to be like actively in a fucking group with Jeffy and Anna and all of them and talking and acting like nothing's wrong and being friendly, I'm like, what? Ow. I don't know, I thought I might have been like, not crazy, but just thinking about it wrong, but I just don't see a world where it's like I shouldn't be annoyed or pissed or want to shoot Jeffy in his stupid fucking dumb skull.
No, I think even if it wasn't your brother, I would understand you being annoyed. Like, even if you weren't brothers. I think the fact that you guys are brothers, the fact that you did everything you could to try to be helpful to him while he was going through this, even though he just kept kind of ignoring how you felt about things, you still did what he needed and you were still there for him and stuff. And then, you know, it's like, now you're friends. Nice. It's like making friends with someone who literally stabbed you in the back and the face. And deciding you
like
should be friends.
We were friends with fucking Spencer Ash.
Yeah.
And she like joined our group or Osiris or something. It's like, make fucking sense. Obviously that's a very extreme example, but the same concept. That'd be a lot worse than what Sean's doing, but get the gist. Yeah, I hadn't been able to decide if I was like overreacting or not, so I was like, I don't know, but I feel like I'm not, so, and you kind of confirmed that I'm, maybe some parts I'm a little bit too hot about, but in general, I'm wrong for feeling a type of way about it.
Yeah, just talk it out whenever Sean's around and you're around, you know?
None of this would have happened if I shot at her. Could have killed her.
What?
I shot her when I was in the robe.
None of this would have happened if you
Would have
shot
it would have
Etta.
set it would have set a very, you know, stern. It would have set a fucking baseline for Sean. You know,
I think if
he wouldn't
Sean
expect
doesn't know
all
your
this out of me.
fucking baseline by now, it's kind of crazy. He's just ignoring it by that point.
Sean knows what my
Shit.
baseline used to be, which was very low, since I would even stab him with drugs. I don't think anybody knows what my baseline is anymore. I'm not sure I do.
Well, probably not.
I don't know where. I know what, like, I'll definitely do shit for, but like I don't know what my baseline of violence is, because I very much do want to shoot people for. There's sometimes I still want to shoot Etta because I didn't shoot her back then. I'll be honest, even though she doesn't deserve it. I'm like, I should have shot her back then. And I get annoyed I didn't. And then I want to shoot her, but I'm like, that makes no sense, Rod. What are you doing? And I can rationalize not doing that, and I can be somewhat friendly towards Etta. But actually, you know what? Etta's another good example of this. This whole thing, not the shooting her thing, but the fact that she constantly kept fucking making like fucking backhanded comments about me whenever I was around to people, like all the time, because of a history Etta and I have in the past. Like she kept doing it, and I wasn't saying anything bad about her. Keep in mind, like I'd gotten over it, but she kept doing it over and over again. And I told Sean, and I was more serious this time because I'd been hearing her do this for like a month. I was like, if Etta keeps doing this shit, I'm gonna shoot her in her fucking mouth. And then he's like, you should talk to her, blah blah blah. He's like, if you shoot her, like I'm gonna be blah blah blah. And he's basically like, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore if you shoot her. I'm like, then maybe she should stop fucking talking, like saying a bunch of fucking snide shit about me all the time. Like, I don't like that people think they could just say shit about me when I'm not on good terms with them and it isn't a joke. And I'm clearly not enjoying what they're doing, and they think I'm not gonna fucking do something because Sean doesn't want me to.
I mean, did you tell Etta that you were gonna shoot her in the face if she didn't shut the fuck up?
Well,
or did you just say, Sean, tell her to stop, or I'm gonna do this?
I told Sean I was going to tell her that, and then he didn't want me to say that, and he wanted me to. But the thing is, I never would have even told Etta that. I would have just fucking shot her. Why should I have to tell Etta that? I think it's pretty obvious after fucking 3 weeks of me not enjoying what she's saying that I'm probably gonna fucking do something. Like, Etta, I get it, you know? You think you're in Polito, you think you can talk shit about me? I guarantee you if I shot you in the fucking Go-Go's parking lot, everyone's just gonna stop and stare at me. Nobody's gonna fucking shoot me. You're not that safe. Don't act like you are. But I did talk to her, and I explained it to her, and, you know, we kind of worked it out. But she also said that I wanted to shoot her during the conversation because she said I was doing shit that I wasn't doing. Because I dropped the whole cocaine thing and wanting to shoot her a while back, like literally months before. And she was still bringing that up, like that's a reason. Like that's a reason she can be doing all this. And I was like, Etta, I haven't said shit to you about that. And I got really annoyed in the conversation, and I almost shot her, but I didn't. And yeah, I just I don't know. I feel like while I am willing to sacrifice things for people I care about, I feel like I should still be me. And I genuinely think at this point, the only person who should be able to straight up tell me not to do something is you. One, because you're my wife. Two, the leader of the group I'm in, and I think those two things, well, one of them is enough, and two of them is more than enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you not to shoot Jeffy, because I don't really think that's gonna get us fucked, so I'm not really worried about it gang-wise, and I think you should shoot him as your wife.
He doesn't want to shoot that guy. He's so shootable.
He's so shootable. He has a very shootable face.
And a shootable attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And a shootable existence. I'm gonna let you know, OG, if Anna's there, I'm probably gonna shoot her too. If she says anything. If she doesn't say anything, I won't shoot her, but if she says anything or tries to convince me to stop, I'm shooting her the second she opens her mouth.
Or you could just shoot Jeffy. Anyway.
Well, I still
You don't
would
have
shoot
to
Jeffy.
shoot Anna. Just...
I'm shooting everyone at La Fuente Blanca. Alright, I won't just shoot Anna, I will shoot everyone there.
Okay, that's not really what I was saying.
You got it,
just
OG.
Shoot
Don't worry,
Jeffy.
everyone at La Fuente Blanca will die.
I'll fucking kill you myself.
I'll make sure of it.
God damn it.
There was an animal serial killer, now there's gonna be a veterinarian one, and it's
Oh
me.
my god.
Because my OG told me to.
No!
Aye, Captain.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Don't worry about it, all the vets will die. I'm not shooting the animals, though. Don't try to convince me.
I'm not gonna try. I don't want you
I'm
to
not a
shoot the
monster.
animals. Okay.
I'm not a monster. I'm just shooting the animals' doctors.
Is that Sean?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to Sean?
I don't think he's actually awake. Oh, he is? Unexpected. I thought I was just gonna vent to you, then we were gonna have sex, but I guess we should
I
probably
mean,
go
we
to the
can
mansion.
still do that if you want. I think we can just go
No,
have
I
sex.
feel like there's been so much foreplay for this conversation at this point that I don't want to get edged. I don't want to get edged by Sean.
Okay.
He woke up to not edge me.
Well,
That's how I'm gonna
listen,
interpret it.
If you have this conversation and it makes you really, 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 really mad, just take it out on me tonight, okay, please?
I'm not gonna shoot you.
I don't want you to shoot me with
I
anything
don't have
but
a
your
gun that works on me, so he'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. Give me 2 seconds to just. Are we gonna meet him at the mansion? Did you ask? Are we
I don't
asking?
know. I just.
Maybe we don't start with your frustrations. Maybe we start with how Sean's doing first.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now, first we'll start with grounded. That's a good icebreaker.
That is a good icebreaker. Yeah.
You know, lighten the mood. Well, no. First we say Happy Pride, King of the Gays. Do we bow to him
Pride King.
this month?
Do we kneel? Do we kneel to your brother?
I think
The
we
King
should.
of the Gays?
Yeah, we should kneel and
We
say.
should kneel. Yeah.
Yeah, we should kneel and say Happy Pride Month, my gay king. All hail, King of the Ondine. Then we talk about how Thea made me look at her ass. Then we ask how he's doing. Then I air it out. But I don't air it out. I civilly discuss it out.
Right.
Right?
Civilly.
Because you said it shouldn't
yes.
be heated.
Should not be heated. No.
Okay, I can do that.
Can you?
I feel like I've gotten out a lot of my anger talking to you, so I think I can have a good, normal conversation. I think if I didn't talk to you or someone else about this, I think the only other person I probably would have talked to this about if it came up would have been like Gemma, probably, because she's the only other person that knows all this shit. So it's a good thing I talked to you. Because, yeah, I probably would have just came in being like, yo, bitch boy, the fuck's your problem? Why are you hanging out with the ops? Wouldn't have even said Jeffy's name.
Oh
Then I
my
would have been
god.
like, you don't
The
know? You don't know who I'm
odds.
talking about, you stupid bitch? I don't care what month it is. You better fucking answer me. Then I would have gotten canceled, and then I
Yeah.
would have shot him, and
Yeah,
then it
that
would
would
have
have
just
been
got
not
worse.
good. Yeah, it would have
And
gotten
then
a
I would
lot
have told
worse.
you, I
Yeah.
told Sean I didn't care what month it is, and I shot him, and then you would have thought I was a monster.
Yeah. That would have been a whole other basket. I would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
You think Sean's gonna think I'm a bad bitch, though?
Maybe. It's up here, right?
Are we allowed to make eye contact with him this month?
What?
Are we allowed to look him in his eyes? He's the king of the gays. I don't know what
We're
the
not
rules are
allowed to
for
look him in
royalty.
the eyes.
I don't know what the is he like Kim Jong Un now for the month? Is he the like are we all his like, do we just exist to serve him? I don't know
Fucking
how this works.
crazy. Holy shit.
Am I allowed to be mad at him this month? I don't care. I'm going to be.
Did we go up the backside of the mansion?
Yeah, it's, there's
That's
a joke
right.
to
He's
be
up.
made.
He's up the backside. Yeah.
There's a joke to be made.
There is. I've made it in my head already twice.
Me too. I can't believe Piper said I could dress her. She's gonna regret that decision.
She is gonna regret that. Yeah.
I'm gonna make her look like me,
I put her
like
in a
I do with
pride
everybody
outfit.
that I dress. No, I'm gonna give her the Rod Long fit.
Yeah, I know.
The,
I know.
the white T-shirt.
She won't look like herself.
All right, ready? Are you ready? You ready? Let's do it.
For what? Oh, right.
What we so
Oh.
Hey, Sean.
Oh.
looks down, doesn't make eye contact.
Hey, Sean. Happy
Hello.
Pride Month, King of the
Happy
Gays.
Pride Month, Your Highness.
Thank you so much.
King of the
Thank you.
gays.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What the fuck is this?
Oh, he's
I'm a
in
bad
drag.
bitch.
I put him in
What?
drag.
My
You
bad
know what?
bitch.
Good for you. Good for
My
you.
bad
Thank.
bitch.
I made him a
I think
couple.
this-
He's got a
This
pride
fit
outfit
is
too.
still, this fit is still rod coded though, don't you
Yeah,
think?
look, I made it really Rod coded because he's Rod, and also I didn't pick the hair. He didn't like any of the choices I picked, so he picked.
I
just-
really appreciated the variety in the clothing store for everything except hair. I just couldn't find one that was me.
Just stand right there.
You should have seen how I looked before this. I literally
Hey,
looked like
he looks
V
like me.
with my tattoos. I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't think I'm a bad bitch?
Okay. You guys have been back for approximately how many hours? Is there any chance you have warrants already?
No.
Amazing.
No, I just grounded Thea. Why are you filming? Are you taking a picture?
Yeah, I'm taking a picture, man.
Alright.
Anyways, welcome home.
Hey. You want to know why Thea was grounded?
Yeah, why was she grounded?
Well, you see, I still looked at Twin Star while I was plowing V in Hawaii. Huh, that's funny. Plowing V can mean like plowing you and also just plowing. Okay, sorry. I
That's really
digress.
fucking gross. Well, okay.
Yeah, so I just finished running through V. We were taking like a quick 10-minute break. Went on the balcony in Hawaii, you know, patio, ocean breeze, all that good shit. I opened Twinsta and, you know, I got like, I barely have underwear on, Sean. I just got finished. I'm trying to
Gross.
get ready for another round, you know, I'm getting my thoughts
Uh-huh.
together. I just see a
Sure.
picture of fucking Thea on a stripper pole right when I opened Twinsta.
She's an adult, Rod.
I told Thea, and we came to a compromise that she can do this, and she, you know, she can go stripping and do all that. I just asked
Do you
her
not
very
support sex
politely.
work?
No, I do. I just don't want to see my daughter's ass. So I asked her if she's going to post those pictures and advertise
What, to let
that.
you know?
Yes, to give me a warning and to let me know when she's done advertising. And I told her this before today. Okay, I told her this last time I opened Twin Stun saw her ass. And she agreed, because originally I said, I never want to see this, and I wanted her to wear long sleeves and a bunch of other things, and then I was told I was overreacting. I kind of sizzed out for a second. And then she didn't do that, and now she has to sleep at home tonight, and she's only allowed to use one One of the soundproof headphones, not 2. As her punishment. And she volunteered Petra to also only wear 1. I don't know why she did that.
That's crazy.
Yep, and I told her, it was like, yeah, the last thing I want to see after I fuck your mother is opening my phone and seeing your ass. And I think that's understandable.
That's that's disgusting.
Is that not understandable? Am I wrong?
I don't understand it more.
I don't think asking for a warning is too much. I think it's fair.
Yeah, anyway, she didn't give him the warning. And she said, well, I didn't think I had to because you were out of town, but...
She acts like my phone doesn't have Twinsta on it, and I can't look at my phone just because I'm on vacation. I got no cell service. I was in fucking Hawaii. Of course.
Well,
I
you
have cell
normally never
service.
do.
Well, you know, when sometimes between a lot of sex, you need a couple minutes to chill. And you know, V and I were on vacation, but if something, you know, really bad happened to someone or anything, you know, we needed to be like, we could fly back if we needed to. So we kept up. Plus, I like seeing all the tea because everybody says everything on there. I also asked Thea if she could make a naked statue-sized charm of me, and she said she wouldn't.
Make you a what?
A naked, you know, she makes charms, right? So I wanted a naked statue of myself, and she said she doesn't make statues. So I said, okay, can you make a naked statue-sized charm of me? Thought that was a good loophole. She still said no. And then I said, okay, what if it's a statue-sized charm where my dong is covered? You know, it's. And then she still said no, and I was like, I thought that was unreasonable. I think, why can't I ask for a big charm?
Please be awake. Please be awake. Please be awake. Please be
Keep
awake.
calling.
Please be awake.
Keep
Don't worry about
calling.
him. Don't worry about him. What? Why do you sound like that?
At least put it on speaker.
No, you're not. You're not. Where? I said, no, you're not going to bed. Where are you?
At my
Who is it?
house.
Amazing.
Hey, Piper!
Wait. Hey. Who's that?
What the fuck?
No, she's valid.
It's-
She's valid in that.
I'm not
That's actually
blind.
really fucked. I'm jumping off. I'm jumping
Oh.
off.
Vivian, get your ass. Okay, and she's gone. Can I off of that? Oh.
You know,
What?
really innocent and all that.
Oh,
and-
she's
Oh, no,
fine.
she's
Tricked
fine.
ya. Tricked ya. But I
Uh,
did almost
what did
kill
you-
myself.
I don't think she knew that it was mine.
I don't think. You really think that she didn't? Okay, first of all, she doesn't care.
What?
Hmm?
You
Yeah, I
say you're
know.
at your house?
I'm at my house.
Okay, get dressed. We're
Private.
coming. Goodbye.
I am not coming. That's later.
That's
Yeah, I gotta
gross.
save
Me
that
too.
for Thea's ears.
Yeah, because see, Rod and Drag is really appealing to me today, so I'm just
I'm a
trying
bad bitch.
to trying to touch his fake boobies.
Well, okay.
What? You want to touch him, Sean? You
No,
can.
I don't.
You get the pass.
I
You can objectify me, Mr.
I
Gay
don't-
King.
I don't.
This is your month, okay? You can say whatever you want to me.
Oh, don't say that.
Where is
Who am I
Piper's
to
place?
who am I
That's
to
like
tell you not
Roy
to?
Lowenstein somewhere, right?
You're basically the governor this
Lowenstein?
month.
You mean every other fucking month as well?
No, every other month you're the shadow governor.
Real and true still. Real and true.
Wait, really? Still? Sheesh.
I mean, he's living at Jerry's mansion. He's not going to beat the accusations.
Where's that other guy that replaced you? What the hell? Jerry's cousin, nephew, brother, son?
Jace?
I want to
Yeah,
kill
that
that
guy.
guy. I heard him
He's been around.
talking once. He sounded like a fucking douchebag. And we're getting pulled over.
Oh, my driver's license is not valid. I just want to put that out there.
Neither is
Please be a
mine.
slick top. Please be a slick top. Please be a slick top.
Oh, what? Is this your boyfriend?
Oh no.
one was working at the DMV to get my license renewed, so I haven't renewed it.
Oh, let's just say we were going with Sean to get it.
What the fuck?
What?
Yep, you gotta renew my license, Sean.
Oh,
Hey!
I'm a
Oh,
bad
What's
bitch.
up,
hey,
Jeff?
Hey, what's going
Jeff.
on?
Not much. What's going on?
Did Jeff look in the back
Not
seat?
much. I'm just breaking the fucking
Jeff,
sound
look in
barrier.
the back seat.
I wish I was breaking the sound barrier. That'd be sick.
Okay, alright.
Jeff, can I get out of
you
the
got
car and
license
ask you a
registration on
question?
Oh my god. Rob.
I need to know if I look like a bad bitch.
Oh my
Can you
god.
please tell me?
So listen, my driver's license isn't valid. I was having Sean take me to the DMV to get a new one, so sorry about that. I've been on vacation.
It is true. She has been on vacation.
Take back your registration, you little dumb fuck.
What the hell?
My
Give
God,
me one
Jeff.
moment. I'm gonna run your information.
Jeff, you didn't tell me if I look like a bad bitch. Jeff,
Please don't answer that question.
You still fucking him? Is that still a thing?
Oh yeah.
he just
Oh,
pulled
nice.
his phone out.
Is he
Probably
sending?
texting him right
Is he
now.
sending you naughty things while we're pulled over, Sean?
No.
Oh. That's boring.
Although I would not be opposed. I wonder who that was.
Thank you so much for being.
I didn't even see what happened.
Kanjo just fucking zoomed by and haunted us.
Depends on what color it was.
White.
I don't know then.
White with a livery.
Wade's asleep, so I don't think it's him.
What a.
The only other person that I know that owns a Kanjo is Seamus, but his is pink.
It could have been Wade. Possibly.
So he
He was
hates
like
me.
driving someone somewhere. Well, no, he said he was gonna go talk to his
Sister.
assistant.
Yeah. Sister. Sister. Rod.
Okay, and Dia's shop isn't named Dixon.
It's
Charm.
Vixen. V-
Why are you saying? You're so fucking stupid.
What?
You're so fucking stupid.
How am I stupid? I'm a bad bitch.
Alright.
No, you're not a bad bitch.
Get the fuck out of the driver's seat.
Oh, okay. Alright. Sean, you drive my car, Sean.
Here you go. You've
Thank
been
you.
issued a ticket for operating a motor vehicle without a license. It's a $175 fine.
Hold on.
Sean, there's no way that your driver's license is expired too.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Oh my
we're
God,
g-
don't
we're
do
good.
that to
We're
me.
good.
You
Anyway,
literally
continue
drove
with
the
the
other day, Sean.
Okay.
And you don't think that I wouldn't drive
And
if my license was suspended?
Okay,
Or
alright,
not suspended,
okay.
but
Ah!
You know what? You work on the cold brew thing. I'll work on making sure you keep your fucking license.
Old
God
brew
damn
thing.
it.
Is that a sex thing?
You're
What?
free to
That's not gonna-
go.
Is that a sex thing?
Is that
I don't have a
sex thing?
key. No, it's not
Hold
a
on,
sex
I'm finding
thing.
my key. It
That
could be a sex
No,
thing.
The sex thing was when somebody said, "I want a protein blaster." I said, "I give that to Sean." So
True.
That's crazy.
Very true.
Okay, glove box.
Great source of protein.
I kind of want it. Rod, why don't you call your cum a protein blaster?
Oh, so it's okay when Jeff says it, Sean.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's completely fine.
I don't know. I don't want to sound like Jeff.
That's fair. You're gonna have to come up with another thing to say to me, because now I feel like I'm missing out on something great.
I already have tits. Okay.
Okay.
Is that not enough for? Is that not enough for tonight?
Your tits are not enough.
I understand why. You know, people have like self-image issues now.
Damn, she
They need to
just
be
said your
bigger.
tits aren't enough. That's wild, man.
I'm just not good enough. I guess I'll just.
You need to
know,
get
I'll
bigger
bigger
tits,
ones,
Rod.
Yeah.
They're not enough. Your tits are
Any bigger
not.
ones.
Okay, we're gonna go get pipes first.
Maybe when I motorboat them, they'll be enough.
I don't know if I want you to anymore.
That's
You just
Why?
said they weren't
that's
enough.
a lie.
Are
No,
you
that's a
kidding
lie. You
me
definitely
right now?
want her
You
to.
want it?
Did you say, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
I'm about to throw this fucking car over the edge. Oh my god, we're making Piper drive.
No.
Why would we do that?
God,
no,
no.
no, wait, no.
I want to live today. Talk to me tomorrow. I might not want to live then.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Imagine if the only way that I could die was if Piper drove.
That makes sense. That would make
My
sense.
That
brain's
would
doing
kind of
some
go
things
against
right
the whole
now.
death pack thing.
My brain's doing some things
You
right
know,
now.
okay, so technically speaking, I almost died the other day. Like,
You only get to die when I
almost-
shoot you, Sean.
No, that's not true. I almost died the other day because
Gatekeeping your death.
Sandy is a fucking sinkhole for Australians for some reason, and Skylar Grey Quinn is a fucking magnet to sinkholes.
Don't you
You're
love
just
getting
gonna
into
say she's a
cars and
magnet
people
to
talking shit about
Australians.
Skylar Grey Quinn all the time, Piper? Is it
Don't
great?
you hate when you get in a car and being called a
And that's
sinkhole?
it. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm a sinkhole.
Okay.
I don't know. With how much Rod was inside me the past week or so,
You can
I'm a
say
sinkhole.
whatever you want to me this month, Sean, Mr. King.
Mr.
Mr.
King
Thank you so
Sir.
much. Thank you so much. And then just like Big Corpo, fucking July 1st, it's over. Stop lying to him.
Did you hear that? Piper says I look hot.
It's because you do look hot.
Piper, do you think my breasts are enough?
Okay. Okay.
I was told
I
they
don't know
weren't
why.
enough, but
Oh
I'm
my
very self-conscious
Rod!
right now. Okay.
Your tits are enough.
It's
why'd you
okay,
say
I'll
they
help you.
were?
I'll
They're just not enough to make me come.
I'm fair enough. to be-
Okay. That's fucked up. This is what I mean. Like, what is this? You like build me up and then just fucking shatter me. What did I do?
That's
Well,
what you're
that's the way
supposed to be
you're
doing
supposed
to
to do
me, so that's, you know,
Why the
I do it to you now. I build you up and shatter you.
When have I shattered you?
Oh my god,
in a
wait,
non-sexual
that's so
way?
valid.
In a sexual way.
Gross,
In a-
but valid.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I love. That's my favorite part. Build me
Wait,
up
is
and then
this the
degrade me
equivalent
like
to
I'm
others,
nothing
like-
but a worthless whore.
Bitch, don't lie. You like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, shut the fuck up.
I fucking love it.
Fucking
my
V
favorite.
needs a new
Being a bad
license,
bitch
and
is
so does
difficult.
Rod.
I got so many haters now.
Oh my god, Rod, your license is gonna be you in drag.
Hi.
Rod, maybe we wait to get your license until you're out of
Oh no,
drag.
that's funny. No, that's
Unless you just want to
funnier.
stay in drag all month, which, you know, would be valid.
Hi, welcome to the DMV. Back of the line.
I don't wanna. What the hell?
No,
I think it would be equally as funny if
The
I
other
was no
one.
longer in drag and my license was when I'm in drag. So
his tits on enough. Back of the line.
What the hell?
His tits are numb.
I would like to talk to DMVHR. It's fucked up.
Oh hi, that's me. How can I help you? Yes, how can I help you?
I'm being objectified.
Good, back of the line.
Am I supposed to like this, V? I don't know how being a bad bitch works. Am I supposed to like that?
Next!
Okay, loud. That was loud. Very loud, actually.
Hi, welcome to the DMV. How can we assist you today?
Hello, I require a new driver's license.
Okay, what's your state ID?
2259.
Are you getting a driver's license today or just renewing?
I'm renewing.
Ma'am, I cannot assist you. You have overdue fines as well as a warrant.
No, I don't. Do
Made
I?
you look.
Oh my fucking
Yes,
god.
hey,
What?
Jeff is really
I
bad
just
at his
paid
job
off
if you had a warrant.
so many fines.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they're all paid off except for whatever Jeff just gave me.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. I'm poor. I only have 10K.
Pick a number between 1 and 50.
No, I don't want to do this one.
Are you
I don't wanna
actually
do this
using
one.
the fucking sheet?
I don't want to do
No,
this one.
but no, I'm doing it. I'm making it a Piper Drake's
What
version.
the fuck is this?
Okay,
Pick a
go
number
ahead.
between 1 and 50.
Oh, he shared my ticket with me.
Oh yeah,
Did
he
they
has
do
to
that?
now. Yeah, they have to now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Pick
What
a number
was the
between 1
question?
and 50.
49. Back of the line.
No. If you had to choose to either shoot or stab someone, which one would you choose?
Stab.
Why?
Yeah, I was
'Cause I
about to
can
say,
look
you're
him in
asking
the
the girl
eyes and
who
watch-
likes knives.
Why? Because you can watch the life fall out of their eyes really
You
close.
like knives?
It's nice.
You into knife play?
Yeah, I am actually.
Back of the line! 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 Back of the line!
Fuck? What the fuck?
Back of
Are
the
you
line!
kink shaming me?
Don't argue with the king of the gays.
Why am
You
I
can't
being
argue with him.
kink shamed today?
Hey, look, I'm being body shamed, okay?
Oh my gosh, shut up, Rod. Quiet, Rhonda.
Hi, welcome to the DMV. How may we assist you today?
Hello, I'd like to renew my driver's license.
What's your state ID?
Fuck, what is it? 131, what, it's, 13043, that's it. Yes. Any
Holy
numbers.
shit.
Broad long.
You don't look like that.
Yeah. What?
Ma'am, are you aware that impersonation is a crime?
I'm in drag. It's me. What?
Sir, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to assist you today because you have one overdue fine of $900.
Would you like
What?
to pay that today?
Would you like to pay that today?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pick a number between 1 and 50.
13.
Back of the line.
Okay, well, can I pay my fine first? Or
Sure.
aside and pay my fine? Thank you so much.
There you go. Sent it over to your cellular device. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
paying. Back of the line.
Fuck, I just went up there and lost $900.
I kind of want to take a break.
No!
I will
Please.
blow this place up, and I'll actually blow it up.
I
I'm
could
gonna
do-
wouldn't be
lose
the
my shit.
first.
You definitely would not be the first.
Fuck, I gotta do something original.
Fine. Next!
Hi,
Hello.
welcome to the DMV. How may we assist you today?
I would like to renew my license, please.
What is your state ID?
2259.
Okay, what is your name?
Vivian Long.
What is your date of birth?
26th of January. 26th of January.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ma'am, are you aware of what month it is?
No.
Ooh.
Can't say that to the
That's
king of the
not
gays.
good.
I
That's
don't.
Are
really
you
bad.
are you
It's
aware
good.
of
It's
what
Pride
month
Month,
it is?
and that counts, right? That's a month.
Yes, it is Pride Month, but looking at you, you are very much looking like it is every other month.
What the fuck?
Like the major corpos, even the ones who don't celebrate Pride Month.
Where is your color?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you so much. Next!
Hi.
This is the worst. You know, there was one time that this was a really terrible experience for me because I made a character that I was just supposed to quickly get an ID for to give to somebody. And I just was stuck in that loop for 45 minutes and I gave up because I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? And I went back later to get it. Because I just kept being sent to the back of the line and it was really exhausting. And I was like, I just need to do this quickly. Why is this happening? I don't know that we're gonna get that talk in with Sean today. We're kind of trapped in an infinite loop of this. You know. I don't know that it's gonna happen.
Nine.
Oh.
If you were
Am I colorful enough? Am I colorful enough?
Oh.
if you were
Mm.
if you were speeding down the road and on one side there was an old woman and the other side there was a bunch of children, which one would you hit?
I can only choose one.
Okay, so for a license renewal, it's going to be $100. That's the
I
right
can
answer.
only
Well done.
choose
Is it 100?
one.
I don't know how much it is. I just worked
The
it out,
correct
so-
answer is you just continue going straight, so you're not fucking hitting any of them. My God.
Well, realistically, you said children, so there's multiple, so it'd probably be easier to get him with the car. Then I'd probably just get out and shoot the old lady because she clearly is not going to be able to run away quickly.
Give this guy his license.
Accept that charge on your phone.
I wasn't in charge. I was about a picture. I look
It's
so
all
good.
inclusive.
Oh, cool.
Now get the fuck out of the way.
Thank you so much, Mr. King of the gays.
Why do you have the camera out? Oh, actually, no, you're so right. You're so right. You're so valid. Hold on. Oh, honey.
What?
Okay.
What?
Next.
What? I decided to be Lisa Frank up in this bitch. What of it?
That's who it is. That's who it is.
Rod's pride outfit has these shorts on too, which is the better outcome, honestly.
This is something. This is
Thanks.
something.
Thanks. Thanks. You like my boobies? They look good in this, or?
No, I
Yeah,
don't like your
love
tits.
love your tits.
Okay. Well, I
Roll a
love my
D100
tits.
for me.
Oh, what?
Roll a 100-sided
D100.
dice. Oof.
Back to the line.
This
Yeesh.
is bullshit. This is.
See, some things
I'm
haven't
gonna.
changed in
I
a
am
couple
gonna give
weeks.
up and just keep driving illegally. I swear to God, I don't like the DMV.
No, you're not, because guess who has your key?
I'm gonna go break into my car. You realize that, right? I will literally just lockpick it.
I'm getting weird flashbacks that I like deja vu for some reason.
Roll a 100-sided die. Oof. Getting there.
Can I do a celebrity roll?
Get.
Never mind. I don't
Sure.
want to use a
No,
celebrity
yeah,
roll on
sure.
that.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Yeah, use a celebrity roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
oh,
Damn, you're
almost
one
69.
off. That was really bad.
Hmm.
All right, death roll me. Start at 999.
What?
Ooh, good idea.
Does one of us die at the end of this? Because if it's me, please make it quick. Actually, make it slow. I just want to die. At this point, I don't even care.
Ah, the DMB.
626.
I'm telling you, the dice are
Jesus
on my fucking
fuck.
side today. I'm like, trust me, guys. The dice, they're on my fucking side. On God.
Okay,
See?
32. 14. Oh, 5. 4. 2. Oh.
Maybe that's
Rod,
the
death
winning
roll
though.
me.
Huh?
You heard
Death roll
her.
me.
Death roll her.
Where's it starting?
999.
I'm adding this to my list. People have to death roll to get their license now. Okay, okay. God damn, okay. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh, again. Ooh. What the fuck?
What is this?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Hmm.
Why are the dice actually
told
on
you.
your
Oh, weighted
side?
dice? What's going on?
Sean, hang on. Sean, wait.
I don't feel like staying here all day, so it's fine. Hold on.
Wait, I don't want my license in this outfit. Frick.
Well,
I don't have my
don't need a new-
mask.
You don't need a new picture, do you? Or do you have to get
yeah,
one?
you do.
Yeah, it forces it
Uh-huh.
on you. They force it.
You want close up or far away?
Close. As close as possible. Get in my nose, if you can. I want the cops to have to
Okay,
look up my
say less.
nostrils to see if it's me or not.
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you so much for coming to the DMV.
Yeah.
Now we may leave. Who's driving? Because it sure as hell is not me
It's
or
me. I'm
Piper.
driving. It's muh. It's muh.
Why am I being handed something? What's happening?
Okay. Stop that.
Rod, I know you've
Get some
been
help.
in a clothing store for 4 hours. However, you are going to dress me at least once
Oh,
today.
that's okay. Wicked. Or I don't know. You're gonna end up looking.
Oh
like
yeah, no, it's
me.
it's very
Or-
specific.
Oh, why? Yeah.
Oh, please. I was about to say, add my fucking misery.
What the fuck? You know, we can't both be on this let's just die however we die vibe, you know? It's like fucked up.
I'm actually trying to avoid the death penalties. So,
Actively.
yeah, I'm actively avoiding it.
I don't want to go to
Warrant
this clothing
check.
store.
Hold on.
Yeah, maybe go to the Chumos one.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, no warrant. Cool.
I haven't got any subpoenas or anything either.
That's good.
I've only been subpoenaed once while living here, and it was because I said, "Give me 1 second, I'm texting my bitches."
The bitches come
That was
first. What
good
do you mean?
shit. That was good shit. It created girls' night and a whole
It did
text
create
group.
girls' night. Uh-huh.
Oh my god, V, I have the girls' night tag now.
Wait, you got it. Nice.
Mhm.
How'd you get it?
gave it to yourself?
No,
Just
actually,
gave it to
even though I
yourself.
could have, no. I asked Veronica to give it to me.
Nice. Girls' night. I wish we could take you to rob a store, Sean. I mean, we could take you to rob a
Take him
store. That would be
hostage.
like
Nobody would believe you. Nobody would fucking
it.
believe you.
What if we all dressed up as him?
We all
That's what
dress
we
up
used to
as
already
you.
been
when-
done. Dude,
Wait, has
so
it been
many
done with
fucking
taking you
people.
hostage though?
No, that's funny though. That is really funny.
We all dress up
Mhm.
like you, kidnap you.
And we run we run
Then we all
around
run
in the
out
store and we make
simultaneously.
Sean run around with us,
Yep.
or we'll shoot him.
Gotta figure out
And we
which
all
one's
put our
which.
guns away while running around.
Okay,
We
but
put
no
our
one's
hands
gonna
up.
believe you that you're gonna fucking shoot me.
We're Fast and the Furious
I'll
again.
shoot you to prove it if I have to.
I don't
Rod
recommend
will
that.
shoot you.
I'll shoot him in the foot,
Will
but I'll
shoot
shoot
you.
him.
I don't recommend that.
Well, I'm just saying, if they think I won't do it, I'll prove to them I'll do it. I won't kill you though. I just,
There's a
you know, like,
lot of blood loss that can happen from shooting someone in the foot.
you want to die from getting shot in the foot, Sean?
I'll put that on your gravestone.
Yeah.
Rod, I don't think that you want to test me.
I would put that on your gravestone.
Death by
Big
foot shot?
and
Yeah, it'd be
bold.
really embarrassing with a big L. The headstone would be in the shape of an L. You die from getting shot in the foot.
That's fucking wild.
Okay, I'll give you a base that is a 5 grade. Okay, so I feel like it will be easier for you.
Wait, what? Okay.
I need a barber trout. I gotta run and, oh, that's my outfit that I picked for you. Wait, go back to it. Show Sean. Sean, look, I made this outfit for Piper. How good does she look? She
Why
cute,
does
right?
this just look like Adeline Blake?
I don't know who that is, but look how cute she is.
Oh, this is really cute.
I like her hair.
It's cool.
Alright,
Mhm.
ride it. Go for
Wait,
it.
show them the Sean Dean
Oh.
fit.
Okay.
Oh, I saw that one earlier. I liked it.
Ugh,
I need to
cooked.
go do something really quick, so I'll be back in like a couple minutes. Oh my god, I know exactly how to scare Beetle. I'm gonna raid him really quick. I'm gonna raid him really quick and send him into a fucking heart attack. Just kidding. Just kidding, chat. It's a joke. Just joking. Just joking. Just joking. Just joking. I'm just joking. Just joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. "'Twas but a jest." Wicked. I did just do something pretty illegal in front of that cop. To be fair to myself, if I got pulled over, I would have done something illegal to deserve getting pulled over. Where is this store? Is this it? I think so. This is such a fancy place. Holy. Holy. Okay, hat, mask, glasses off. I need to, need to change my hair really quick. Firstly. There we go. And then I need to adjust some stuff because I need to find the right pail that isn't weird. Because I feel like my skin tone is like off by like a lot, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to fix that. I think really, I just really like V's face on No Pixel. a lot more than here, probably. So I'm trying to find a way to smooth my face out because I don't know how they did it. Yeah, she's like so smooth, and I don't know how it was done. I don't know if that's like a no pixel only thing, you know? But how do I smooth it out? On No Pixel, the person that was doing my face to smooth it out took like 5 minutes. I need to figure out how they did it. I'm gonna have to like ask them the next time I'm on No Pixel. Because it like evened out my neck so that it doesn't sometimes look separated from my chest. And it evened out my face. I'm just trying to figure out how to smooth out my eye wrinkles, you know? You know what I mean? I don't know how they did it. But they made it so smooth, and it's like the same face. It's just really fucking smooth. Aries was like crazy good at that. best bet is probably asking Sean. I suppose I could ask Sean. Aries is just really good at making a nice, smooth face. Really fast. Yeah, I could ask Sean. I want to get good at it for when I make other characters. Because I make a lot of characters. Maybe I don't use them, but I make a lot of them. And I just want to be like really fast and really good at making pretty characters. Sean, how do you smooth over faces? No, I don't do that, Inferno. I don't have that kind of patience. I forgot where I was going. I don't know where I thought I was going. Where would they have gone, actually? They would have had to have gotten kidnapped to get anywhere. Away from the clothing store.
No, I saw Julio and Drag
What
and I
the
wanted to
fuck
gouge
is
my
this?
eyes out.
What is this?
Well, she said I couldn't put her in black, so obviously at that point my only other choice was to put her in a robe. I think the thing that will draw the least attention is this mask, right? This one.
It's just...
What?
Just-
Hair color, hair color.
I look like Heidi. Ew.
That is so dark.
It is very dark.
I mean, I could change your hair so you, if you want to go for like a rich, drunk, angry,
Sure.
wine
It's
drunk
your
woman,
thing.
you know? But like the way I played it is like, you know, I can't really give you a beard. You're supposed to have like a really fucked up beard that's like way too long and you know, you're like walking around like your wife just died essentially, even though she died a long time ago, and you're just asking Sean for drugs and money the whole time. I'm sure you
How
can
will
make
they
it work.
know? They'll never know.
I think this hair color is good. What do you think, Sean? What hair color fits this? You're right. Probably something like this. Thanks for the input, Sean.
I'm glad that you realized. Thank you.
What?
I'm glad that you realized.
Either change the wig or change the hair color.
Why? Can you tell me why, Sean? What's going on?
Wouldn't you like to know whether boy?
You can't
Jesus
say that.
Christ, we have so much
You
fucking
can't say
trauma
that.
from that whole sentence. That's crazy.
You can't say that, Piper.
Yeah, Piper.
I don't know. Every time she said that to me, I just said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I still don't get it to this day. I don't understand it.
Zoomer language, Rod. You are like
That's
30, so.
just I never understood anything she said. Skibbity toilet Fortnite fucking stupid dumb bitch. Sorry.
Okay.
did call her an Australian cunt. Because I thought that was acceptable. She was Australian. But even if it wasn't
And a cunt.
acceptable, I still would have meant it. I don't know. Any changes you guys think? I don't know. The cat ears, like, that's not normally in my fit, but like if you're going for like a, you want to be a cat, I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Has an outfit with cat ears though.
I know cat ears. Originally, I was going to give her a mullet like I had, but I decided to be nice.
Oh my god, what if you made a siren's outfit?
I can't do that. That would be very, very funny. You could just give me horns, like the red
I
horns.
was about to say, you could just get like fucking
Where are the horns?
double horns.
They're in Kevlar.
Yeah.
Why?
So it can be stacked
So you can
with
wear a
other
helmet.
things.
So you can wear a hat, yeah.
So you can wear cat ears and
I do.
horns.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Where
I
is
think
it?
Nope,
Here?
that's later on.
I'm very impatient.
I'm sorry,
There,
what did
Oh,
you
it's
just
not.
say?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. What did you
the
just say?
fuck?
Nothing.
What did she say?
I passed by the Osiris cut and she said that's later on. Holy fuck, why is she being so mysterious? Everybody saw it. Sorry, was I not supposed to say that? I just saw it happen because I was
don't give
doing
a
it.
fuck. I'm just stirring. I've never
Yeah.
worn horns ever, so this is fine.
Oh wait, maybe
Yeah,
she
you
can't wear
wouldn't-
horns.
Why not?
No,
Dog.
it's fine. It's fine.
Don't.
It's fine.
Hang on, I gotta.
Why can't she wear horns, Sean? You've been very
Hang on.
weird in this clothing store, Sean.
Well, you know who did wear horns?
Of all.
Yeah, Duval.
What do you mean? Okay, first of all, what the fuck do you mean did? As if she's not dead.
Well, I mean,
Who?
Spencer Ash did wear horns. I'm
Who,
just saying.
Well,
who
no.
isn't dead?
Duval, you made it seem like you know
Oh.
who did, and then you said Duval. She's not fucking dead.
No, I was talking about
Sean,
Spencer Ash. He was
I
talking
need
about
you-
So
Duval.
was I.
I need you to dress me up as Duval.
Hell no.
So when she finally
no.
comes back,
Hell no.
I could
Hell
tell her
no.
I missed her while dressed up as her, so she to see what she does.
Okay.
I feel like she
How
might
am I-
stab me,
how
but
am I
it'll be really
walking?
funny.
You are.
Hey, you should be tipsy, I think.
Tipsy don't
Aw.
exist.
Wait, what is it? Fuck.
Drunk?
I don't think it's it's not drunk. It's hold on. Hold. I will find it.
What if I?
Is it?
What
Try
if I-
drunk.
Mm.
I don't think it's drunk. Oh, yeah. Like that. Wait, walk? Like actually walk real quick? You get the head wobble? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
This is
You gotta
so
lean in.
fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Nobody will question you or want to talk to you when you're doing that. Trust. They're just gonna
That's
want to
Source,
avoid you.
trust me, bro.
Source.
Happened to me.
I've
Nobody
been
wanted
there.
to fucking talk to me until I talked to Sean, and even then, people didn't want to talk to me.
You also said some crazy shit.
Okay, what's new?
I'm a demon cat.
I was saying I was the shadow governor and that Sean Dean.
You also
everything I told you
almost
to.
started a gang war.
Okay.
I really like
What?
that hair on you.
What, this hair?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Sean.
Thinks I straightened it.
Not you, bitch.
Like
I
Okay.
tried to
now?
put this on Rod, but he said,
I was very indecisive about hair. Everything else I wasn't, but I just didn't know what hair was me.
I almost just gave up and made him bald, to be honest.
I could have pulled it off, maybe. Oh, are you making me a fit?
You, by the way, you do not have to wear this, by the way, at any, like, if I do have a murder warrant, I just think it's funny that you have this.
All right.
However, I will be requiring every single queen to do this, so...
I have dressed up as people with warrants before. I do think it's funny. And I will just act like I don't know what's going on. What do you mean? I'm just trying to be a bad bitch.
I think it'd be really fucking funny though if a bunch of people dressed up like Piper.
Dude, that's what we did during Kimberly's warrant. Everyone, like, everybody dressed as Kimberly. Like, there was, like, a car full of Kimberlys. And then they would get felony stopped, and Kimberly was, like, never in the fucking car. The cops were so pissed.
John, don't you
Every
remember when we
time.
did that for May?
Mm-hmm.
This was the first time I dressed in drag was when I was Bradumi.
Bradumi. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Then I got, like...
Didn't
Then I
that
made, like,
end
really
with,
scuffed Mayumi. That was funny.
didn't that literally end with May getting shot by a fucking RPG or something? I forget. She ended up in the hospital. I
No,
remember
she got
that.
shot. She didn't get shot by an RPG. You're thinking of, I think Izzy got shot by an RPG at one point.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely did.
No, May just got shot. And she had like 25 cops on her because she had a big ass bounty. I still don't know what she did to get that bounty. I forget.
Race.
Was it from racing?
I'm pretty sure it's literally just from they saw her car doing shit and then fucking got the bounty.
I think it was like she got away like a bunch of times and the bounty kept going up. And it was like $5 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. So back in the day, really did not like certain racers and drivers at all. To the point where I think it was, what was it? What's HSPU put out, like, started putting out bounties on specific like people in their cars. So I believe like Rod said, Mayumi's was $5 million because she kept on. She just couldn't catch her.
Yeah, it kept going up.
I think Mary's and Goofy's was like the most. I think
Yeah.
Goofy's got up to like 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something like that. But nobody could catch that guy, so.
Look at the fucking cars he was driving.
The only way that guy
Anyways.
got caught is if a fucking ghost local came from heaven and fucking flipped him into the air. He did drive crazy cars, but the cops' fucking interceptors back then were fucking crazy.
True.
And he didn't even do anything ratty, he just drove.
Listen, driving to survive. That's all you need to do.
He
It's one of
just
them,
drove.
like, literally the most important thing.
You should go in the Vinewood Hills and run like Vinewood Togue and he'd be gone.
I refuse to go on the hills.
I like the hills.
So do I. Until I get to the top of fucking God, what is it? The top of fucking Milton, and then there's a goddamn interceptor at the corner of Marlowe, and I'm just, well, how the fuck did you get here?
Remember when I got you arrested? That's funny.
Which time?
The first time when you went to jail. You said you wanted to go to jail and then we did a boost
Was that the one that
in the
Sweets was
Vinewood
on
Hills.
us?
Yeah. The car flipped like immediately. We hit a fucking rock and the car just flipped.
Wait. You know what's kind of crazy? I think they might actually believe that this is you, Piper. Like, far away, the horns look like a fucking crown.
True. This is very true.
That's actually fucking. Oh. Oh.
That's crazy. That's actually
Oi,
that's
mate.
brilliant.
Nor.
Nor, or nor.
Okay, I didn't even say that.
Sorry, you go no.
I'll just say cunt. Nothing else. Well, you don't really say cunt. What's something Australian you say?
No, she says cunt.
I do say.
Okay, I'll
Say
just say
cunt,
cunt
yeah.
then.
Mm-hmm. Say fucking hell. I want fucking hell.
Fucking ew.
Fucking hell.
Sean, I need a fucking tape recorder or something. I could just get Piper to say a few lines and then I'll just have a mask on. They won't know I'm not talking. I'll just play it.
There we go. Your Piper Drake.
This is
I'm
crazy.
Piper cunt.
Hang on, wait, stay there. It's actually crazy.
Wavy, you need a fucking.
That's right.
You need a Piper fit.
Do you want me to give you a Piper Fit V?
Yeah, you can give me a Piper fit. Give me one sec.
Mm-hmm. Do you want the same as Rod, or do you want a different Piper Fit?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I think I need to sneeze. Do I? Yes. Do I?
God bless
No.
you, pineapple.
Never mind, I don't. It's gone.
You're
I just
welcome.
changed my hair to whatever the fuck other hair I had on. What hair did I have on? Mother? Or maybe I do like the other hair with this. I don't know. There,
God,
did I
this is
do
either
better
gonna
on my
go
pride
well-
fit? Is this better now? Is this better?
I actually like
Mhm.
that.
We're gonna save that.
I mean, worst they can do is arrest us for felony obstruction or some shit.
Alright, Piper fit me.
I'll just say I'm a big Piper Drake fan. Big fan.
Massive Piper Drake fan, yeah.
Huge fan, honestly.
Huge fan. Big
Hey,
fan.
Sean,
Huge fan
Jake
of Piper
fan.
Drake.
Just wondering, Sean, if you know at all how to make my face feel smooth and light and feathery and less wrinkles, maybe. I thought that's
Yes.
also cool, but I feel like I got like stress wrinkles between my eyebrows and I don't know how to get rid of them, you know? Other than not being
Botox
stressed.
usually.
Good luck. Botox? I can't
I am
afford that.
saving this in my closet and putting a little label on it that says Piper Long.
You, you know what's
There
crazy?
you go,
Is somehow
you
you
got your
look like
Piper Long.
Piper despite your tattoos.
Mhm. Do you want
I'm
the
a
same
bad
Piper Fit?
No, I want your Piper fit that's like your schoolgirl Piper fit. You know, like your picture. That one picture of you. Yeah, I like
sure,
that one.
We can do that.
Guys, don't look at me. I'm gonna look naked.
What?
Okay.
Looks the
lose.
fuck away.
It's not
Close
looking
to
in
me.
the slightest.
Damn, Sean, you look good.
I look naked.
Yo.
Holy shit,
Like
you
Jenna
slay.
Mustard. Don't look at me, Sean.
Dog,
I don't look like a bad bitch right now.
no comment.
Oh, you gotta keep the gloves somehow, cause only cause my fingers aren't they're not real fingers. Some of them, 3 of them. So I need my gloves. Otherwise,
okay.
I'm missing 3 fingers.
I'm a bad bitch again.
Okay, I will give you your fingers
Forgive
back.
Forgive
me
me.
now, Sean.
Sorry.
Did you say I will give you your fingers back?
I did.
That would be cool. Not gonna lie. I don't know how you'd pull that off, but that would be sick.
Sick.
The cops left some of my fingers in a trash can on scene instead of, you know, checking thoroughly so I could get them back.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah. They were rotting in a trash
Stupid.
can.
Cops are actually fucking dumb.
Yeah. But what else do we expect, you know?
True.
Wait, Sean, how'd you get that sweater to go over that top?
What do you mean? The dress just goes over the top. It's
Oh,
really fucking cute.
Wait, the dress goes over the top, but under the sweater?
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
I think there's another one that does too.
Okay, chat. It's about my time to do this. But I didn't have too bad of a headache today. That's pretty pog. And I'll be back again tomorrow, which is also pretty pog. I hope that you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever it is that you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Miss you, love you, bye.
Don't think there's any holes. I'm not seeing any holes. I assume there's no holes now.